my lovely students. I formally welcome you to yet another engaging time with me. In our class today, we shall be taking a review of the thematic and character overview of Alex Aguirre's The Unexpected Joy at Dawn. In today's class, we shall be looking at various themes and characters in the work. And as a curtain raiser, the first theme we will be looking in this literary work of art and in this class today is the theme of xenophobia and its effects. I know many of you want to ask, what is xenophobia? Well, in a very nutshell, xenophobia is a strong inordinate fear and hatred for aliens. And when we talk about aliens, we mean visitors or strangers in a particular geographical locale. And in this particular work of art, Alex Aguirre succinctly explores the theme of xenophobia and its effect as we see the havoc wreaked by xenophobia in Ghana when the draconic declaration that all non-Ghanaians should evacuate Ghana. This affected the people greatly. It affected them economically and it also affected them socially. So our writer is trying to portray the fact that xenophobic feeling should be jettisoned and should be condemned in every of its ramification. Outside this xenophobia and its effects, another theme we shall be looking at is leadership failure. It's a well-known fact that in Africa, leadership has always been a bane. Leadership has always been the problem of Africa. Take for instance Nigeria. Nigeria is blessed with natural resources, intelligent people, beautiful topographical and geographical layouts. But leadership definitely has always been a problem, as we also see in Ghana. The leadership in Ghana and Nigeria costs the traverse and the economic rivalry that existed between both countries. Because of leadership, most Africans are living in perpetual poverty, living in slums, which is actually ironical. Ironical because God has blessed us as a people, but because of poor leadership, we are unable to lift our potentials. And this Alex Aguirre succeeded in portraying in this literary work of art, as we see lots of Ghanaians and even Nigerians suffering as a result of leadership crisis in that country. Outside the failure of leadership, it is also important for us to look at the theme of religious intolerance. Religion, like Hamas posited, is the opium of the people. Most Africans are religious zealots. They take religion to the extreme, to the extent that they are unable to accommodate the views and opinions of others. This we see in this literary work of art when the religious fundamentalists of Sahel Brotherhood and the Amen Christi Church slugged it out. They fought, maimed, and killed themselves, all in the name of trying to project a religious belief. Now, it is important to understand that religious fanaticism will take us nowhere. And this we see when lots of persons died as a result of the religious fanaticism that was experienced in the literary work of art. Another area where we experience religious intolerance was when Massa brought back from Ghana Jew and presented him before her brethren, the Christian church, that he is the person he wants to get married to. The church objected simply because Joe is not from their congregation and because he's also not a Nigerian. The writer tries in a very simple manner to make us understand that religious fanaticism and intolerance should be jettisoned by all and sundry. Now, it is important also for us to look at Pan-Africanism as a theme in this literary work of art. Pan-Africanism was propagated by the great forebears in Africa and leaders from every divide of Africa. They preached the gospel of unity. They preached the fact that as Africans we are supposed to come together and that we should see ourselves as brothers and sisters. So Pan-Africanism is a global movement that aims at encouraging and strengthening the bond of solidarity and unity among the people of African descent. And this Pan-Africanism as a movement was preached by Alex Aguirre by creating that scenario where Mama Orojo and Joe, who are both from Nigeria and Ghana, decides to come together to be husband and wife. That shows that as Africans, we are one irrespective of where we are coming from. So Pan-Africanism is a message that should be preached by all and sundry, because we are supposed to see ourselves as Africans, as brothers and sisters. We are all one, and as such, we should be able to come together, and we shouldn't let any differences whatsoever to divide or to pull us apart. Whether Ghanaians, Nigerians, Nigerians, Senegalese, as the case may be, we are all one people. Another very important theme in this work is the theme of love. Love conquers all. Love does not accommodate negativity. And we see different classes of love in this work. Filial love between Nitake and Mama Orojo. Nitake and Mama Orojo, they love themselves as brothers and sisters to the extent that Mama Orojo was ready to sacrifice her comfort back in Nigeria just to go and search for her brother in Ghana. Then we also see the emotional and romantic love as was seen in the case of Mama Orojo and Joe, also between Ni and Massa. Ni loved Massa to the extent that He sacrificed his comfort when Massa was sick just to make sure that she gained her health back. But unfortunately, she died at the end of the day. After the themes, we're going to be looking at some characters, and one of such character is Ni. Moses Ni Take is a young accounting university graduate and an assistant manager of Expense Bank. Nitake is is the husband of the alien Massa. We see him as someone who is a responsible husband who sacrificed everything to take care of the wife. Ni, originally from Nigeria, was born in Ghana. And even when Massa, his parents, decided to relocate back to Nigeria, he had to stay back in Ghana. Mama Orojo is another character that is very important to look at in this literary work of art. Mama Orojo is the older sibling to Nitake. As a young lady, she traveled with the parents back to Nigeria, but unfortunately the parents died on the way. But she succeeded in getting back to Nigeria, where she set up a thriving business and built an empire for herself. Mama Orojo is a very lovely woman who sacrificed everything in search for her brother, whom she feels is having a hard time back in Nigeria. So she is a very accommodating and a very lovely woman. Mama Orojo is that ideal sister, as we see in her excitement when she eventually saw the younger brother, Ni. Outside Mama Orojo, we shall be looking at Joe. Joe is a Ghanaian, a 30-year-old bachelor who made his future in illegal gold mining. Joe was very helpful to Mama Orojo when Mama Orojo came to Ghana in search of her long-lost kid brother. He's coming into Mama Orojo's life. Mama Orojo coming into his life changed a whole lot of things because he was able to drop all the illicit business and decided to give marriage a trial. So eventually, he proposed to Mama Orojo, who accepted to marry him. At the end of the day, relocated with Mama Orojo down to Nigeria. Another very important character we'll be looking at is Massa. Massa is the alien wife of Ni Take. Though we see her getting sick very early in the literary work of art, and the husband was there for her until her death. Massa was a member of the African Unity Club and a firm believer in the philosophy of Pan-Africanism. So our author, in the person of Alex Age Aguirre, used the character of Massa to project and to preach the gospel of Pan-Africanism, where we as Africans should see ourselves as brother and sister. Then lastly, we shall be looking at the character of ebook. Now, while Mama Orojo was in Nigeria, she was actively involved in evangelism, the Eme Christian Church. And in this evangelism, she was not going out alone. She was going on this evangelism with a very close friend in the person of Ibuk. Ibuk is Mama Orojo's friend and regular partner during evangelism by the Eme Christian Church. So Ibuk can be seen to be a lovely young lady who supports her friend's dream and aspiration, going back to Ghana to search for her long lost brother. So Ibuk, as a character, is a very lovely woman, a friend that all would love to have at the end of the day. So my dear students, it is my pleasure to bring this engaging class to its conclusion. Admonish that you painstakingly go through every detail that has been taught in this class. So till our next class, I want to say you guys should stay safe. Thank you.